What's up, YouTube? It's JackalGoldKick, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a review for the album Journey by the rapper Maniac The Viking. So, this is a 2024 release. Maniac is a rapper that I've known for a while. Me and him have some history, kind of go way back a bit. And he had hit me up, I think like yesterday, or it might have been, I think it was around like 2 a.m. And he told me his new album was out, and he was wondering if I still did album reviews. Be cool if I covered it, so I decided to do a review of it. I gave the album a few listens today, and I'm going to do a review for it. It's been a while since I did an album review, so let's review the album Journey by Maniac the Viking. Now, first off, before I get into the album, I wanted to mention that I think the cover art for this album is really cool. I like the cover art for this album. It's basically like a picture of Maniac, but like with this kind of, I think it's like Greek Viking style. That's like the style of the album cover, and it looks really cool. I like the color and the way Maniac looks on it. Solid cover art. Had to say that. But let's get right into the Journey album and let's review it. There's 12 tracks total. So the first song on the album, track number 1, is called Welcome to the Show. I wasn't a fan of this song. I didn't really like the beat, and I just couldn't really get into this one. It's kind of an introduction track to the album, like Welcome to the Show. It's a, being a beast lyrical type track, but wasn't really a fan of this song. It had really good rapping, and I thought it had good lyrics and flow and delivery for Maniac, but I didn't really like the production. Just couldn't really get into it, and yeah, like the chorus was okay, but my big issue with the song was the beat. I just couldn't really vibe with the beat. I suppose the chorus was more than okay. I liked the chorus, but my main issue was the production. So yeah, that's what I thought of track number 1. Welcome to the show. Couldn't really get into that one uh, because of the production. So track number 2 of the album is called Top Down. This is a really solid song. I really like this song. Definitely one of my favorites from this album. I think this is a solid track from the album. I really love the chorus on here. A mixture of whoever's singing on the chorus, and you got Maniac on there as well. The chorus sounds really nice. I like the rapping from Maniac. His flow and delivery is really good. The lyrics are really good. I like the production a lot. It's really solid. I think there's like some guitar type stuff in the beat, which is pretty cool. And I like the vibe of the song where it's kind of like a mixture of like a keep your head up type of track, but also like a feel good type of track. And I think it's a really solid song. I really love the song Top Down. It's solid. Great beat, great rapping from Maniac, good lyrics, good flow and delivery from Maniac, and a solid chorus. Great track. Definitely one of the standouts and one of the best songs on the album. That's what I think of the song Top Down. I think it's a really good song. So track number 3 is the song Don't Like You. I wasn't a fan of this track. I thought it had good rapping and lyrics for Maniac, but didn't really like the chorus much, and I didn't really like the beat much. I just wasn't really a fan of the production on the song. Just really couldn't get into it. So that's what I thought of the song Don't Like You. The topic of the track is basically like life struggles, and I think kind of a reflection of Maniac himself saying, I don't like you. So it's like basically talking about life struggles type stuff. So yeah, I wasn't a fan of that song. Main issue I have with it is production. I just wasn't really a fan of the beat. So that's what I thought of the song Don't Like You. Track number 4 is called Run. Now I think Run is a pretty good song. I like the production on this one. I like the chorus. I like the rapping from Maniac. You got some good lyrics on here, good flow and delivery. Maniac in this song basically talking about life struggles, emotional type rap song, the shit you deal with in life that sucks, and saying that whenever he tries to run from it, it doesn't work or something like that. So yeah, I thought Run was a really good song. It had good beat, good chorus, good rapping and lyrics and flow and delivery for Maniac. So yeah, I like the song Run. That's what I thought of that track. So the next track on the album is track number 5, Maniac. Now this is a really good song. This is another standout, one of the best songs on the album. I really like the song Maniac. It's kind of like those, I would refer to it like a theme song for own rapper's name, if that makes sense. Like the song's called Maniac, which is what his main rap name is, Maniac. Though his rap name used to be the real Maniac, but he changed it to Maniac the Viking to go for a different branding and stuff like that. But his first rap name in general is Maniac, and I like this song. I think it has a really good beat, really good chorus, really good rapping and flow and delivery and lyrics for Maniac. And it's like a mischievous type of rap song, but also like a theme song of who he is. And I like these kind of rap songs where, like I said, I consider it like a theme song. It's pretty much like a theme song for him and his own rap name. And I like those kind of rap songs. The song was reminding me of something, but I couldn't quite put my finger on what that was exactly. But I really liked the song Maniac. I thought it was solid, really cool, like theme song type of track that some rappers do about their own name. And I thought it was really cool, very catchy and memorable chorus, really solid production, really good rapping from Maniac, good flow and delivery from him, and really good lyrics. I definitely like the song Maniac. It's a standout on this album. So that's what I thought of that track, Maniac. So track number 6 is called Stepdad. This is a pretty good song. It's basically him talking about a stepdad he had that he didn't really care for, and the stuff that was happening with him putting his hands on his mom, him putting his hands on his brother, talking about him getting into a fight with him, things like that. Some of the bullshit his stepdad did, basically about how he hates his stepdad. So that's the topic of the song. You can definitely hear the anger in his voice on the chorus. And I thought Stepdad was a pretty solid track. I like the production. I like the part of the beat where it sounded like there was a woman in there and it gave it like kind of a haunting feel to the beat. Pretty good chorus from Maniac. He sounds very angry on there. Really good rapping from him. Really good flow and delivery, as well as lyrics. Like Stepdad overall, it's a solid track. That's what I thought of that song on the album. So the next track is track number 7, Can't Afford. This is a really solid track. I like the topic of this one. It's basically talking about how when you're broke and you can't afford stuff and dealing with financial issues. And I really like this song. The chorus is really solid. It's one of my favorite choruses. It might actually be my favorite chorus on the album. A part of the chorus where Maniac's voice tone is saying can't afford, that part, it reminded me of, I don't know what the artist's name is, but there's a song called Barney's on Fire. The way he said can't afford, it reminded me so much of like the tone of the voice the person had when they did the song Barney's on Fire, when they were singing the Barney's on Fire chorus. That's what his voice reminded me of in the chorus, but it's a really solid chorus. It's my favorite one. I just like the way it sounds. I like the way he did it. I like the production of the song. I think it's really good. I like Maniac's rapping. I like the lyrics and his flow and delivery on the track, especially the chorus and the beat. It's a solid track overall. Definitely one of my favorites from the album. I think it's a standout. So I really like the song Can't Afford. And it feels like a different type of sound for like a, because usually some of the songs I've heard that talk about being broke or talk about dealing with financial issues, they have a certain style and sound going for them, and I feel like Maniac went for a different style for this kind of subject matter, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's what I thought of this song overall. Can't Afford, thought it was a solid track. So the next track on the album is track number 8, which is called Divine, featuring Royce da 5'9". So it's cool that Maniac was able to do a song with Royce da 5'9". It's cool that he got a feature from him. I think it's a decent song. I don't mind the beat. I think the beat's all right. Royce da 5'9" has a pretty good verse on here. Maniac has a pretty good verse on here. They both rap really well. Both have pretty good lyrics, flow, and delivery. It's just I wasn't a huge fan of the beat. I thought it was all right. Kind of had a creepy feel to it. I think the beat could have been better, maybe had a different beat. I also think the song would have benefited from having a chorus on it. That's for sure. But as it stands, I thought Divine was just a decent song with Royce da 5'9" and Maniac. It was an all right song. So that's what I thought of the song Divine. I think the topic of the song is basically like a lyrical type of track. Royce da 5'9" and Maniac basically being lyrical beast mode type of track. So the next track on the album, track number let's see, this is track number 9. Track number 9, I'm a Hustler, featuring Nefarious. This is a pretty solid song. Basically, the topic of it is like being a hustler and being a beast and grinding, being on your shit, like a grind, get your grind type of song, anthem type of track, being a hustler at whatever career it is you have. Nefarious does a pretty good job on the song with his rapping and flow and delivery and lyrics. I like the chorus he does here a lot. He's got a pretty distinctive rap voice and he does a good job on the song. Maniac does a pretty good job on the song as well with his verse, and he comes in with some really good rapping and flow and delivery and lyrics. And I also like the production as well. So, yeah, I thought I'm a Hustler was a solid song overall with Maniac and Nefarious. Definitely liked that one. That's what I thought of that one. So, the 10th track on the album is called I Miss Y'all. That's a really good song as well. I like that one. The topic of the song is basically Maniac talking about his kids, some of the stuff he did with them. He's talking about a falling out he had with his kid's mom, who was someone he used to be with, and it's a good emotional type rap song. I remember Maniac mentioning in his Q&A video that this was actually his favorite song, and I can see why, because he's a father, and the song probably really means a lot to him. So yeah, it has a really good topic, a good emotional type rap song. Maniac has good rapping on here, good flow and delivery, good lyrics, and I think the chorus is really solid too, and I really like the production. So yeah, I thought I Miss Y'all was a really solid song, good emotional rap song. Definitely liked it. That's what I thought of that one. So the 11th track on the album is called Quit. I wasn't really a fan of this song. I didn't really like the beat at all. I didn't really care for the chorus. I thought the rapping on it was good and the flow and delivery and lyrics were pretty good, but I just wasn't really a fan of the chorus and mainly the beat. It was just the beat that was my main issue with the song. I just couldn't really get into the song due to the production. Wasn't really a fan of that one. I think it's talking about like wanting to quit. Like the topic of that song is basically feeling like you're wanting to quit sometimes with rap and life and stuff like that when you're not really getting where you want to be and just being fed up with the bullshit in life and wanting to quit. That's like the topic and subject matter of that song. So the last song on the album, which is the 12th track, is called Offended 2018 Bonus. This is a 2018 song. Wasn't really a fan of this song. The topic of the song is basically like being mischievous and trying to offend people and saying crazy shit and bit of a, lyrical skill on a beast type of track. He mentions the whole Eminem thing at the beginning because Maniac is one of those rappers that gets the whole, Eminem wannabe thing, much like how Dennis got that, which I always found to be stupid because, like Maniac said in his Q&A video, a lot of nationalities and races of people sound the same. It's not an Eminem thing. It's just that a lot of white people sound the same. A lot of black people sound the same. A lot of Mexicans sound the same, etc. So and plus I don't care if he sounds similar to Eminem. He sounds similar to a good rapper. I never had an issue with it, just like I never had an issue with a Dennis or anybody else that sounds similar to Eminem. But anyways, the Offended song, I wasn't really a fan of it. I think the beat could have been better. I just wasn't really too big on the beat. Wasn't too big on the style of the song and how it sounded, or like just a big fan of the song overall, or like the chorus, though it did have good rapping and flow and delivery and lyrics for Maniac, but wasn't really a fan of the song overall. So that's what I thought of the song Offended. So 12 tracks overall, that's what I thought of all of them. If I had to give a score for this album, Journey by Maniac the Viking, I would give it like a 6.5 out of 10 because I like some of the songs on there. Some of them were middle of the road for me, and then there were some I didn't like. So to sum it up, track number 1, Welcome to the Show, I didn't like that one. Track 2, Top Down, I did like that one. Track 3, Don't Like You, I didn't like that one. Track 4, Run, I liked that one. Track 5, Maniac, I liked that one. Track 6, Stepdad, I liked that one. Track 7, Can't Afford, like that one. Track 8, Divine with Royce the 5'9", I liked that one. Track 8, I'm a Hustler, Nefarious, that was a good one. Track 9, I Miss Y'all, or 10, I think I messed up the numbers here somewhere. So I Miss Y'all's track number 10, I'm Hustler's track number 9. So I Miss Y'all is a good one. Didn't like the song Quit, track number 11, and didn't like the Offended song, track number 12. So I like about Top Down is 1, Run is 2, Maniac is 3, Step That is 4, Can't Afford is 5, I'm a Hustler is 6, and then I Miss Y'all is 7. So wait a minute. Let me let me redo the math here real quick. I think I messed up making no notes. So I like Top Down, which is 1, Run, which is 2, Maniac, which is 3, Stepdad, which is 4, Can't Afford, which is 5, I'm a Hustler, which is 6, I Miss Y'all, which is 7. So yeah, I messed up my own score. Apologies on that. I messed up my own score because I had put 6.5, but I realized I like more than 6 songs, so it's not 6.5. My apologies on that. So the score for the album would actually be 7.5 out of 10, not 6.5 out of 10, because I liked 7 songs, and then point 0.5 because I was kind of half and half with Divine. I don't love the song, but it was decent, so I would consider that a point 0.5. So yeah, I give it a 7.5 out of 10 because I like 7 songs overall, and then kind of halfway with Divine, so 7.5. And then I would say 3 numbers detracted from 10 because I overall didn't like Welcome to the Show, Don't Like You, and Quit and Offended, which um, those are more than 3 songs. See, the thing with scores and ratings are kind of weird to do, but I at least tried with a score and a rating for this album. So yeah, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10 overall. Um, but yeah, I think the best songs on this album are like the best ones. My favorites would be Top Down, Maniac, Can't Afford, and like those are my all time favorites from it. Like I said, would be Top Down, Maniac, Can't Afford. Like those are my like favorites from it. But like I said, I like about 7 songs from the album and kind of Divine. And then there's like um three. Yeah, there's 7 songs I like, 4 songs I don't like, and then one I'm kind of 50-50 with, which is Divine. So yeah, that's what I think of the album overall. Journey by Maniac the Viking. If you've heard this album, you let me know what you think of it. If you go listen to it, come back, let me know what you think of it. That's my overall review of the Journey album, Maniac the Viking. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. 7 good songs. 4 songs I wasn't a fan of, and then 50-50 on the Royce to 5 9 song. But most of the songs had good beats, good choruses, good rapping, good lyrics. But for the songs I didn't like, or like the Royce one I wasn't big on, my main issue was, I would say, like the beats and the production. Because when it comes to rap and music, especially hip hop, I have to really be into the beat, or at least think the beat is like pretty good. Beats are very important to me with hip hop, very important. So that's one of the main things for me, is I have to really be into the production of the beat. So yeah, that's it for my overall review of Maniac's album Journey. So I got to say in this album review, peace.